Hey everybody, Mike the Ground Beef Chief here. The topic in today's video is how much can I eat on carnivore and lose weight, and I'm gonna share with you guys how much I eat and how much I've been eating since I started carnivore and how it's changed from the start to what I eat now. So before that, let's go ahead and jump on the scale, get the weigh in for this week, and we'll come back and talk about it. All right, so I started this weight loss journey off at 650 pounds. Today I'm 470 pounds, bringing me a grand total weight loss of 180 pounds. I didn't lose a pound this week, which is typical. I mean, every time I lose weight, I stall. I lose, I stall. I lose, I stall. That's how it's been going for like the last 6 months. So how much can you eat and lose weight on carnivore? Well, first of all, I want you guys to know I'm not giving you guys any medical advice or any dietary advice. I'm just sharing with you guys what I did and how I came up with how much I could eat. Without counting calories, you can eat until you're full, right? Obviously, that's what everyone that's on carnivore says. However, there are things in the carnivore diet that will stall your weight loss. Yes, carnivore has foods that will stall your weight loss. For example, cheese. When I first started carnivore, I was eating cheese, probably 4 to 6 ounces of cheese a day. And I was still losing weight at first. And then my weight loss stalled. And then I removed cheese completely from my diet. And then the weight just kept coming off week after week after week. Eliminate cheese for starters. If you're on carnivore to lose weight, you don't want to eat cheese. Hate to break it to you, but if you're on carnivore to get healthy and you don't want to lose weight, cheese is perfectly fine. But keep in mind you could possibly gain weight. The formula that I came up with to lose weight is, to simplify it, it's pretty much 1 pound plus 4 eggs per every 100 pounds of body weight at your goal body weight. So, for example, my weight right now is 470 pounds. My goal body weight is 280 pounds. I eat 2.8 pounds of meat, fatty meat, every day, plus 4 eggs per 100 pounds of body weight. However, I don't eat no 12 eggs a day, no 10 eggs a day. Probably six to 8 eggs, let's say, I might eat on average a day. That's been the formula that I've been going off of for like the last 9 months. 1 pound of meat and plus 4 eggs per 100 pounds of body weight at your goal weight. You can't go wrong with that. You will literally lose the weight. Now, let's say you're a fairly small woman and you're like, I don't know, let's say 160 pounds and you want to get down to 120. Well, you have 1.2 pounds of meat plus 5 eggs every day, and you will get down to your 120. Most people on here will probably be eating about 2 pounds of meat a day and X amount of eggs. There are days where I eat even more than what I suggest, and obviously I'm still losing weight because I'm still plus 190 pounds from my goal weight. So I get away with eating more if I wanted to. However, believe it or not, sometimes I can't even finish almost 3 pounds of meat and 6 eggs a day. Sometimes I just can't get it down, and I don't force myself to do it. As long as I have enough protein. Now, I'm shooting for over 200 grams of protein every day. Now, some people might think, well, what about gluconeogenesis? Aren't you worried about that? Gluconeogenesis, from my understanding, is an on-demand thing. Your body will only do that if it needs it. If you don't know what gluconeogenesis is, it's when your liver converts protein into sugar, basically, to simplify it. So, for example, I will wake up and my blood sugar will be 80, right? If I go on a walk or exercise or anything, my blood sugar will go up to 120, and I haven't ate nothing for the day. So that's where gluconeogenesis comes in. I don't get a blood sugar spike after I eat unless I start to move around. If I start to exercise, my blood sugar will go up because of gluconeogenesis, which is probably the reason why when I was working out every day, my weight loss stalled for 5 weeks. And after I quit working out, I dropped 16 pounds pretty quick in 3 weeks. Now, that weight loss stall was in part probably due to gluconeogenesis, probably shock to my body since I hadn't power lifted since I was in my early 20s, and my body held on to every ounce of water. I mean, we're talking like I drink like a gallon of water a day, and I would only pee like 2 or 3 times a day. That's how much water I was holding on to, and then I quit working out, and then boom, it all goes away. If you're somebody that's trying carnivore and you're just trying to do the 90-day challenge, I don't think 90 days is a sufficient amount of time to be on carnivore. I think you should do a 1-year challenge, personally. At 90 days, you're barely fat adapted. Some people might not even be fat adapted at 90 days. And fat adapted isn't measured by ketones being in your blood. Fat adaptation to me is when all my cravings for sweets, pizza, all the high carb foods, go away, because I abstained from everything except for beef, salt, and eggs for 6 months. That's all I ate was beef, salt, and eggs. Abstaining from everything really helps out a lot. And I mean, for me, I was probably fully fat adapted at probably 4 months in. That's when I quit having cravings for everything. Some people would be shorter than others. Also, another characteristic of being fat adapted is getting full a lot faster off of carnivore. The fatty meat might not be as appetizing to you, so you might look for like a leaner piece of meat. That's happened with me too. But I don't think 90 days is long enough. Maybe 90 days on a lion diet is long enough if you're trying to like heal your body within. But I think that for me, like I did 33 years of damage to my body, and it's going to take a lot longer than 90 days to repair that. But I did the cleanest, almost purest form of carnivore for over a year, and I got a lot of benefits out of that. My congestive heart failure is in remission, diabetes is in remission, high blood pressure is in remission, off all my medications. My quality of life has improved drastically times 1,000. I'm not embarrassed to go out in public anymore, even though I still have a lot more to go. I'm not embarrassed anymore. My self-confidence has built up a lot. I'm still not, that confident, to get a woman. But what I mean is confident just to go out. If I have to go to the grocery store, I'm confident in myself that I can go there and not feel ashamed of myself. And that's what I mean by my confidence. I'm a long way from being confident enough to approach women. So the things that changed with my carnivore diet from the beginning to now is the beginning I was eating copious amounts of bacon, copious amounts of beef, butter, cheese, eggs. I slowly, gradually ate less bacon, ate less beef, ate less eggs, ate no cheese. And it's got to the point now where I'm eating 1 pound of meat per 100 pounds of my goal body weight every day, and eggs. I recently added organic taco seasoning to all my food since I'm eating now only ground beef and chicken thighs and pork chops, so I need some flavor to go with that. I'm not having any negative side effects from that, by the way, and some no sugar added barbecue sauce. I'm still losing weight. My blood sugar still stays the same, and it's working out for me. And I am eating like this on a budget, and I'm saving myself like $100 a week eating like this. And I'm also drinking coffee. I drink 1 of these a day. At the beginning of carnivore, I was drinking like 2.5, 3 of these a day. So I quit drinking coffee for 3 months. Decided that my quality of life is better when I drink coffee, especially when I was driving semi trucks. It helps me stay awake and alert. And so I drink 1 of these, probably 30 ounces of coffee every day, black. I don't want you guys to think that I'm advocating counting calories or anything like that on carnivore. I'm just giving you guys an idea of how much you can eat and lose weight. You don't have to restrict what you eat. Most people would consider, for my diet, for example, 3 pounds of meat every day is a crap load of food. Most people would consider that. Me, on the other hand, I think that that's everything that I need, and it keeps me from eating pizza. If this information helped you, let me know in the comments. Also, in the comments, if you've started carnivore and you started out very unhealthy and suddenly you're healthy again after starting carnivore, I want you to leave your story in the comments for other people to read. Don't forget, guys, if you sign up with the Upside app using my link in the description, every time you use Upside, I'll get 10 cents. So I'll put my link in the description. Thank you to all my members, and thank you to all my subscribers, and thank you for everybody that stops by and watches me. I will see you guys on Wednesday for the Bible reading, and then next Sunday for my next weight loss update, and thanks for stopping by.